In this video, we're going to talk about integrated preview, the preview window, and also render region. When you're dealing with your complex models, oftentimes you need to get a good visualization of the model. You need to check materials, you need to check the placement of lights, and your entire scene. So oftentimes you'll turn on your real view graphics, but that might not give you as high quality of an image as you want. There are a few other options. Let's take a look at render region. This allows you to set a certain sized region and take a look at a render of just a small area. For this example, let's take a look at the preview window of our render region. You'll notice that it's giving us a very small section. If we need to expand this, we can do this while our preview window is open, and it'll go ahead and it will preview render more of the information. You can also do a preview window of the entire model. Having this window open is nice because you can move your model around and you can see changes on the screen. The last option I want to talk about is the integrated preview. For the most part, the best process to use this in is when you're going with a multi window environment. In this case, I'll do two views. By default, these views are often locked. If you right click, you can change whether or not those views are linked to each other. When they're linked, any movement in one view is going to translate to a movement in another view. For instance, we're looking at the right plane here, so I have no rotation. I can still zoom in and out and pan left and right, and any changes to where that model is located is linked to my left view. If I right click and I change the linked views, I can now move one while the other one stays fixed. This gives me the great option and the great flexibility of rotating a model around to a certain view that I want, turning on my integrated preview in that window only, while still leaving the other view completely unobstructed. So I can rotate it around, I can move it without affecting the integrated preview. So this is a great way to get a high quality image of what you're working on, make changes to things like the materials, maybe tweak some of the components, the sizes, or the surfaces themselves, and get a nice updated preview in one section. Of course, you can manually change the size of these windows and it'll rescale for you. And at any point in time, you can always go back to a single view and the integrated preview can be turned on or off.